Despite massive search operations, Laisram Kamal Babu remains missing for 9 days. Government extends ban on internet services for 2 more days until December 5. And Manipur joins observance of International Day of Persons with Disabilities 2024. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm BABINA, HAJARIMAYUM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Despite intense search operations by army and state forces and assurances from relevant authorities, Laisram Kamal Babu, who went missing from Lemacong Army headquarters, remains missing for 9 days with no information about his whereabouts till today. Public outrage over the incident continues, with sit-ins staged at Kanto Sabal and Kanglatongbi entering their 8th day. Protesters have condemned the army's inability to provide information on the missing individual's status. The High Court of Manipur, addressing the case, had earlier directed the centre and state government to submit a status report by November 29. However, the respondents sought an extension, prompting the court to order the formation of an inquiry committee comprising Imphal West SP, Kangpokpi SP and an army officer. The committee is tasked with submitting its findings by December 7. Temporary roadblocks set up at Kanto Sabal and Kanglatongbi by protesters were briefly lifted to allow movement of the army's legal team for court proceedings. Public demands for justice and accountability remain firm as the inquiry continues. Kuki Zo people stage a protest meet at Wall of Remembrance in Tuibong, opposite the mini secretariat Churachandpur, against the scrapping of free movement regime (FMR) and constructions of border fencing in Kuki Zo areas, particularly Behyang village. Jo Youth Organization, Jo Sangnopang Pol and United Zo Organization organized the meet. Leaders from various civil society organizations such as Kuki NP Manipur, Kuki Women's Organization for Human Rights, Manipur People's Council, Mar Inpui, Zo Council, Kuki Zo Council, ITLF and Zo Women's Wings, chiefs and church leaders participated in the demonstrations. Taking part in the protest, High Court MLA Paulin Lal Haukip stated that while Kuki Zo individuals in Myanmar are fighting for democracy against a military regime, those in India are fighting for justice against secessionist policies. He strongly opposed the border fencing and FMR withdrawal, which disrupt ties between the communities on both sides of the border. The UJO submitted a memorandum to Union Home Minister Amit Shah through the Deputy Commissioner of Churachandpur, urging the Government of India to reconsider the FMR's withdrawal and halt border fencing efforts in Behyang and other Kuki Zo areas. Suspension of mobile internet and mobile data services, including VSATs and VPN services, are further extended for 2 days till 5:15 p.m. of December 5 in Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Kakching, Kangpokpi, Churachandpur, Jiribam and Fairchol districts in public interest, except for those cases whereby the state government had granted exemptions. Chief Secretary, Government of Manipur, Dr. Vinit Joshi, notified that Manipur government extended internet suspension after reviewing the prevailing law and order situation and its possible correlations with the general operations of internet services. Congress committee refutes claims circulating in a local news report alleging Congress involvement in trying to produce a quote-unquote Kuki political solution bill during the ongoing parliament sessions. The report stated that the World Kuki Zoo Intellectual Council had submitted a memorandum demanding a union territory for Kukis in Puducherry-style administration, which was allegedly linked to Congress leaders, including Rahul Gandhi and AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge. Addressing the issue at Congress Bhavan on BT Road today, MPCC spokesperson S. Manauton dismissed the allegations as politically motivated and aimed at misleading the public. The MPCC clarified its stand, stating it remains steadfast in upholding the territorial integrity of Manipur and would never compromise on this principle. The MPCC also condemned attempts to politicize the current turmoil in Manipur for electoral gains. They warn of legal actions if false narratives accusing Congress of supporting separatist demands continue to circulate. Manauton added that Maite MLA's worker had allegedly delivered the memorandum from the World Kuki Zoo Intellectual Council in the region of Palel.
Lebak miyam si yam pang ba wena khanbra bill puthok pada opposition gi kano lekte masigi bill pass tawpa tawdaba madugi government gi daitani constitution gi matungina akhoi gi lairiba issue miyam ja divert tawnaba lainga ke asonba government india gi mari lena home department gi asonba mayam ngangna riba miyam ja divert tawnaba dongta congress pu mayam na lan unaba dongta mai haijen ba manba pot ama yauri ha manipur da le khundam ne ba kanglu phuruk khuding na amatoini yanaba adu wafam duda koi political settlement puroknabagi sem chadana lai habsina congress ki khoi stand magi worker se aduna mayam da lale mana chejai chai da palen gi miyam na phari ne ba khoi mete kam pi aduga mayam mana sengdo hali ne ba sengdok padi da hujiki mi sina mla gi maming ji palli ne tam khare nong ni mi se ngai ba mathok tai ne khan bidi maming ji panjada bana ba adu ba khoi office ta madugi record ti leire.
MPCC spokesperson Dr. Ravi Khan expressed strong reservations regarding the circulation of false and communal news reports by certain media outlets amidst the ongoing crisis in the state. He urged these outlets to immediately cease the disseminations of divisive content and make clarification, warning that failure to do so could lead to legal consequences. He stated that if these firms continue to publish or broadcast misleading information, the MPCC, in coordination with All India Congress Committee, will initiate strict legal actions against them.
Center da su state su BJP langa pairaga chugida congress ki matamda yanarambadi territorial integrity boundary maintain togani manipur ge hamba hojina manipur ki territorial and integrity boundary si lawtho ani adu separate administration gi da wari sanaba yare no wari sanaga chu extend tawe manipur ki territorial integrity da kairak kadoba sugam bu pochit thijallaga investigative journalist amagi ideology da professional ethics ngak na salaga hungbi rak patar ge ai khoi gi media house je amag hen ijat togane media house khuding mo poi khoi waru banate particular political party a particular organized namana hendan toba manba ekoi sectarian naiba communal sagana ngai khonaba chak riba mai sida ghi heijin ngai khonaba manba adumba lan hongak pase masidi MPCC ki legal department amde ekoi all india congress committee ki legal department ka tanarga athuba matamda legal su to ngai khonrakani.
Forces recovered weapons and ammunition from different areas during search operations. According to police report, security forces recovered several weapons, including one sniper rifle, one modified Lethot gun, 2 9mm pistol, along with magazine, one SBBL, 7 live round, 1 empty case of Lethot ammunitions, 1 38mm NT riot cartridge with rubber bullet, 3 normal tear gas smoke cell, 2 stun shell and 1 Baofeng wireless set from Loiboi, Kuno area in Kangpokpi district. Similarly, team of security forces recovered 1 SLR rifle, 1 9mm pistol, 1 12-bore single barrel gun, 1 tracer round, 2 tear smoke shell and 4 rubber bullet. A team of Commando Unit Kakching District Police arrested 4 suspected active cadres of proscribed group KCP-PWG from Kakching Lamkai yesterday. According to police report, the arrested cadres are identified as 45-year-old S. Prem Kumar from Wangoi Longzam Laikai, 33-year-old S. Sidan from Hairok Haitap Pokpi Part 1, 40-year-old KH Tomba from Taubal Babu Bazar and N. Haridas from Kakching Lamkai. a M20 pistol, a demand letter of the proscribed group, and 80 blank text receipts were recovered from them. They have been handed over to Kakching police stations along with the weapons and other incrimination items for further legal actions. People staged a protest meet today at Salantong, condemning the handling of Koronganba Khuman's case by National Investigation Agency (NIA). United Youth Club and Lairikyangban Laikai Salan Apunba Mayra Paibi jointly organized a protest. Taking part in the protest meet, President of Lairikyangban Laikai Salan Apunba Mayra Paibi C.H. Suzata accused the NIA of targeting local youth while ignoring the activities of Kuki militants. The protesters demanded transparency and questioned the rationale behind the NIA's focus on Koronganba Khuman, who is a Rambai Tengol leader. They alleged selective actions by the agency, calling for immediate clarifications on the case. C.H. Suzata highlighted the suspicious disappearance of Laisram Kamal Babu, who was last seen entering an army camp in Laimakong. The locals expressed concern over the safety of individuals summoned or taken to military facilities, urging accountability from the authorities.
Ngasi Singhong Jiada, Akoi Bunga Piriba, Koronganba Khuman, Arambai Tengolgi, Lising Purel Oibiriba, Asigi Matakta, NIA and a Panan Bagi Mahaku, Basakana Sinbira Giba, Asi Karamba, Aronba Lalongno, Haiba Kuingamde, Adubu Masigi Kongpamze, Atuba Tam the Bar Sakana, Dopi Haiba Pamze, Tamzage, Yan Nuaitaba, Lema Kongi, Kamal Babu, Ngasi Pauda, Mapang Kangdana Langlanjin, Amata Kangdana, Ngasi Pau lady, Mahak Hingi Natagasi, Haiba, Paumata Kangde, Masi, Atuba Matamda, Masisu Langlanjin Putokpio, Aduga, Masigi, Papata, Texapuna, Bar Sagamati Manipur Sakana Pugadabani.
Manipur joins the world in observing the International Day of Persons with Disabilities 2024. The observance was carried out by various organizations and civil bodies of the state. All Manipur Disabled and Handicapped Persons Development Agency and Thongnauzam Chauba Memorial Trust also jointly carried out the International Day of Persons with Disabilities Observance 2024 at Singzamay Chingamaka Khetrilaikai, Nambul Mapal, HAJARIMAYUM Colony. Speaking on the occasion, trustee of Thongnauzam Chauba Memorial Trust, T.H. Raman, stated that differently abled people should get their proper rights given in the constitutions and they should be treated equally, and members of the society should help them so that they can lead a fulfilling life like the rest. He also commented that a fateful incident can make a person handicapped, and for this reason, one should not look down upon PWDs. During the observance, pension were distributed to differently abled persons of Singzamay AC under the sponsorship of the Thongnauzam Chauba Memorial Trust.
Disable Haiba, Yoi Singji Akoigasam, Ane, Disable Haidaga, Yoi Karana Handana Ubi, Yoi Bagim, Inungsi, Oinana, Handana, Yambiganu, Disable Haibazizu, Yoi Bani, Yamsena Moibu, Aquina, Sakot Piraga, Imana Naba, Kambiba Haibaze, Yoi Bakwigi, Tangai Padava Todang Hajaningi, social media Hamanga, Rasniti Oibam, Awonda, Tabak Toba Sara Pangang, the Ngang Baduti, Anade, Disable Haigazu, Suba Numbang, Namdragazu, Moving Saitaki, Magi Hingbang, Amnaba, Tambi, Amo Oina, Seminabagi Hamakat, and Sin Pivani. Kangde aduna tragana disable oiriba amagi category kim atung inna homenda munna khanda biraga moibu hingba yan abagin amakta lambi ama kitangde athubam atamda philaning.
Social Welfare Department also carried out International Day of Persons with Disabilities at Iboyaima Sumanglila Sanglen today. The observance was carried out under the collaborative effort of Composite Regional Center for Skill Development and Rehabilitations and Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities at Imphal on the theme Amplifying the Leadership of Persons with Disabilities for an Inclusive and Sustainable Future. Speaking on the occasion, Social Welfare Department Director N.G. Uttam commented that one can achieve anything with stern dedication, revealing that Social Welfare Department will launch the initiative to publish the life stories and struggles of exemplary differently abled individuals who achieve astounding feats in the fields of science, academics, and games and sports. The director also recollected the incredible achievement of Indian para swimmer Jia Rai, who set world record for swimming 14 kilometers, in hope to inspire the different able who attended the observance. Blanket, wheelchairs, hearing aids and smartphones were also handed over to the PWDs at the program. State Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities W. Bihari, among others, attended the program. Handicap Development HD Foundation Chairman Dr. Sapam Jasowanta expressed dismay that none have raised voice for interests of handicapped people who are among the worst affected sections of the society in the present turmoil situations of the state. This was stated by the chairman at the International Day of Persons with Disabilities Observance, jointly organized by Caesar Hospital and Research Institute, Handicap Development Foundation and Advocate Laisang Them Roshan Mani Memorial Trust at Sri Auditorium Langol. Dr. Jasowanta stressed that public and leaders need to raise their voice so that displaced persons may get the rights they deserve to lead a fulfilling life. He commented that differently abled persons who happen to be main breadwinners of a family face extreme sufferings just to eke out a bare existence. He lamented that HD Foundation had submitted letters to Chief Commissioner Disability and Manipur State Disaster Management Authority for extending aid and assistance to disabled persons whose area among the internally displaced people taking shelter at differently camps and those living in far-flung and vulnerable area. However, the said authorities have yet to take up any positive work till date. Darting the program, several differently abled persons showcased their talents, and meritorious differently abled who cleared COSM 12 exam with high marks were presented awards as encouragement for their achievement.
Khwaidagi waba khwaidagi saitheng phangbadi akhoi disability communities ni haidok tabagi wari ai disable ojaraga su mingondagi niraga ai hingwe na khanba yung kama akhoi Manipur khunai da sulai government ki aduga konjel mayam ma de koi nungti khuding gi tari mi mang bagi angang halam bagi phagi bagi bom thamam bagi tai mayam ma haitar adubu Haiba Togok Sinamaram Morga, disability Singsida Piriva, Sapu, Saiteng Singsiki Matangadi, disability Tabak Tawiriva, mainstream the Poroknana Banihana, Laiviriva Kudimaki, Saitagisu, Haiva voice, I'm the Tabi Habisu Yaida.
Speaking on the occasion, SHRI-CMD Dr. KH Palin revealed that there are 57,000 differently abled persons in the state according to a 2011 census, adding that the number is likely to increase in the next census. He furthermore commented that in the 2011 census, only 7 types conditions were identified in the differently abled category. However, according to the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act 2016, the number have increased to 21 conditions. He also urged the general public recognize the message of these year's theme set by WHO. He also stressed that differently abled persons are entitled to their rights and should not be subjected to segregation.
Awareness maruina ngasi worldwide ina pangthuk narisi moisi isolate toba moi feel to hombado moisi they have got a right to health, they have got a right to live, adu to hom thokba pot pune mokto koi human beings in to hom thoi akoi explore to je akoi su ngamba ko NGO malai kari to ya ge kon help to ya ba aduga ngasagi leina gi kari mayam du da koi hospital leina hospital to ya ba koi blood bank le je Koi to we have ke lege se koi export of si khanasi leinasi pagwe amate Caesar Hospital ki site ki Caesar Foundation ki site ki koi angam bamate koi palop su tab jage.
Langthabal MLA Karam Shyam commented that people having physical disabilities since a young age may have developed the condition in their mother's wombs, remarking that in the present contestation for power, influence and human jealousy have created a situation which may handicap countless people. This was stated by MLA Karam Shyam at the International Day of Persons with Disabilities, jointly organized by Rotary Club of Imphal, Rotary Club of Polo City Imphal and Spastic Society of Manipur, held today at the Society campus located at Naran Konjin, Langthabal Kunja. Stressing on the capabilities of PWDs, he stressed that many disabled persons have achieved astounding feats in several fields, which proves the point that persons with disabilities are no less than any normal people. Certificates and gifts were presented to PWDs at the program, which was attended by several notable figures.
Normal people sina moibu ko da mating pangling bagi wakal non ro la aba mata da akoi ni civilization je tham yo len no guduri kana akoi madui wakal lai si moibu nong si mating pang si angam bathak da any department oi yawa na tarak pada khara top wakal na pada oi nang ta kai ta dominasi
Disable sing je hana mamang da mama mapa na pata bagi disable oi banena
ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯛꯃꯥ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯦꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯤꯛꯃꯥ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯁꯀ꯭ꯔꯤꯃꯤꯅꯦꯁꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯣꯚꯔꯀꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯤቭ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯔꯥꯏꯠ ꯕꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯦ.
International Day of Person with Disabilities was also observed at Oinam Government High School, Bishnupur District today. The program was jointly organized by Samagra Siksa Zonal Education Office, Bishnupur Zone 4 and Saksam, Bishnupur Jilla. Differently abled students of district showcased several cultural programs and activities during the program. 4 differently abled students who cleared HSLC examinations were presented cash reward, citation and gifts as token of encouragement. Gifts were also presented to the attendees. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Union Minister of Culture and Tourism Gajendra Singh Shekhawat visiting Nagaland as chief guest at the Cultural Connect event of the ongoing 25th Hornbill Festival 2024. So keep watching Impact News.
Ningol Chakauba amasung Diwali na lakpada Majo habki maikidagi offer chow na bizari refrigerator, washing machine, smart TV amasung smartphone su brand makal suna thamjari up to 60% discount ta phangbigan. Glassware dagi horaga rice cooker, air fryer na chim production brand makal loina suna thamjari. Kay sampat konjeng hajari letai Thoubal aduga Manipur da tanatana Guwahati da su akhagi brand hamdun leisare. Ngasi maglingsin birau Majo Hub.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Union Minister of Culture and Tourism Gajendra Singh Shekhawat arrived at Nagaland on a 2-day visit and graced as chief guest at the Cultural Connect event of the ongoing 25th Hornbill Festival 2024 being held at Naga Heritage Village. The Union Minister will also oversee the ongoing work of Kohima War Cemetery under NEZCC Convention Centre, Dimapur. Sikkim Tourism Minister Sering Thendu Bhutia, SIMFED Chairman Tenzing Dorji Bhutia, and Ambassador of Peru to India Xavier Paulinich graced the morning program of the Hornbill Festival. Fox has formed its Working Committee Women Wing in connection to the Nupilal Memorial Observance. The newly formed committee appealed to general public to give support in carrying out the Nupilal Memorial Observance. Speaking to media at a press conference held at Manipur Women Federation Office, Kanchipur today, Federation General Secretary Demona Takilambam highlighted that preparations have been completed for the observance at Iboyaima Shumanglila Sanglen Palace compound. She furthermore highlighted that 10 subcommittees have been formed and all women folk of the state must take equal participations in holding the observance, acknowledging the roles women must take up in the prevailing situations.
Pilal Nixing Numit, Asi Pangtopogi, Maramsi, Mamang Tatagi, Matam Kuirabagi Tungdagi Hauna, Nupi Tona, Asibu Nixingba, Amadi Nupina Lebak, Asikidamak, Iramdam Asikidamak, Kadai Power Togang, Lobage, Aduga, Hausigla, Equigi, Lamdam Asiki Nupising, How Kraba Imasing, Adugi, Tona Amadi Lingzel, Adu Among Nixing Baoina, Hausa Lebak Asiki Uriba, Pibam Asida, Equinakari Togang, Logade Havas, Amukan Nixing Mina Matunda, Punamak Tangana Bagidamakta, Wakalda. Amukhana inot pina baginamakta miyamu mikap thon boyna amukhana ni pangthokpani haina simathamjage.
Ahead of 62nd Raising Day celebrations of Manipur Home Guards personal organized social service camps at SP Imphal East Office Complex, Imphal East Reserve Line and Jenims Hospital. Under the leadership of Home Guard Commandant Sachidananda Soibam, the initiative focused on cleaning and maintaining the surroundings as a gesture of community service and environmental care. Home Guard Battalion 3 in charge, Imphal East Commander Y. Tez Malaroy, extended warm Raising Day greetings and calls for peaceful and harmonious coexistence in the state. Confederations held a public meeting at Huidrom Community Hall, Imphal East today. Members of Huidrom Village Development Managing Committee, Huidrom Mayra Paibilub and Huidrom Youth Development Club alongside Kapikon representatives attended the meeting. During the meeting, speakers collectively highlighted the urgent need to end the ongoing violence that has plagued Manipur for nearly 2 years. They called for immediate efforts to restore peace and normalcy in the state. Khetrigao Maitai Pangal United Club condemns the arrest of 4 alleged Arambai Tengol members who came to bust drug peddlers at Khetrigao in Imphal East District. Addressing the media at the club office in Khetrigao today, club spokesperson S.A. Malik expressed dissatisfaction that the 4 members who came to combat drug menace in areas under the jurisdiction of Youth Athletic Development Associations and Youth Organization for Village Advancement were handed over to the police. He emphasized the club's commitment to combating drug menace in the state and said that KMPUC, formed by 17 local clubs in Khetrigao, will continue supporting efforts by Arambai Tengol to eliminate drug menace.
Khetrigao Maitai Pangal United Club asibu tanaramdana kogi AT-gi mamalyamlaba sininaw marikak police te hektamak sinnaki bahai basi ahan maktata Khetrigao Maitai Pangal United Club na ahan maktata condemn tawi kanagumba maralaiba phagadabu oiro butagdabu oiro aikoi yauna taminaram lagadi ngarang hangi thokriba thodok asi tasena tholamdaba su yai makhatana any organization na miyamgi damak phanabagi changsalakba khungjang khudingda phataba makoi bu lokthoknaba honabada matam chupada saruk yajagani full support ni full cooperation pijagani.
Poster campaign for hepatitis B and C were carried out today at several places, including Jenims and RIMS, as part of the International Testing Week. The campaign was carried out under the joint initiative of Community Network of Empowerment, CON, National Viral Hepatitis Control Program, and VHCP and Manipur State AIDS Control Society. Members and volunteers distributed posters to visitors and general public who came for treatment at the medical institutes. Speaking on the occasion, CON President R.K. Nalini Kanta stressed that a person having hepatitis will not know if they have the disease, and for this reason, it is key that public stay updated of their hepatitis status with periodic testing, adding that early treatment can help combat the disease effectively. Now the sports news. In the ongoing Men's Junior Asia Cup 2024 semi-final, India Juniors men hockey team will go against Malaysia at 8 p.m. tonight. The match will be played at Muscat, Oman. In the group stage matches, India is in the lead after defeating Thailand, Japan, Chinese Taipei and South Korea. It may be mentioned here that 2 Manipuri hockey players, Telem Priyoberta and Tokchom Kingson, are part of the Indian team. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Despite massive search operations, Lysram Kamal Babu remains missing for 9 days. Government extends ban on internet services for 2 more days until December 5. And Manipur joins observance of International Day of Persons with Disabilities 2024. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next, prime time Manipur Bulletin. So have a great evening and stay safe.
Yeah. Soft come sweeter.